Learning is knowledge transferred to brain known as learnography, the universal theory of reading, writing and working. This is the brain science of knowledge transfer to produce high-performing students in school system. Welcome everyone, parents, students, principals, educators, school leaders, teachers and neuroscientists. This is brain learnography, the future of education, a new frontier of school system and the brain science of knowledge transfer developed and created by Shiva Narayan from Nepal. What is the first dimension of knowledge transfer for the working mechanism of a student's brain? Definition spectrum. Definition spectrum defined as the first dimension in learning process for the knowledge transfer of kid's brain. Z is the building block. Z. Z-E-I-D. Z is the building block or unit object of subject matter. Knowledge, content, topic, concept. Z is the building block or unit object of subject matter formed by the encapsulation of naming address, functional behavior and definition address. Therefore, Zs are the fundamental objects of knowledge creation and learning transfer. Everything is learned in brain and everything is done by brain. The major theme of kids' learnography in school system. Everything is learned in brain and everything is done by brain, the major theme of students' learnography in school ecosystem. Individuality is defined in physical body by the working circuits of human brain. The working mechanism of physical body is controlled and regulated by the different parts of brain. Therefore, the brain science of learning circuits must be focal point to provide high-class academic performance in school system. It's true that brainpage development is everything in the classroom for high-performing students. The 7 dimensions of school learnography are applied in book-to-brain knowledge transfer to make smart brainpage modules in the classroom during school hours. Home learning means to make brainpage modules at home. Home learning means to make brainpage modules of subject matter at home by applying the motor knowledge of learning mechanism. Teaching won't be necessary in the structural and functional classroom for learning and understanding. If definition spectrum is properly modulated in the association cortices of students' brain during learning process and memory modulation. Students are given homework to practice and make the brainpage of questions answers at home. They are also very serious in making the brainpage of subject matter before exams, and for this, book-to-brain knowledge transfer is practiced in brainpage making process. In fact, definition spectrum is the first dimension of learning transfer, which deals with the naming address and definition address of functional objects in brainpage modulating process. The association areas of chapter brain, that chapter brain is a cerebral cortex. The association areas of chapter brain or cerebral cortex is highly developed and located in the forebrain. This is the large part of neocortex and the house of knowledge spectrum acquired in the learning transfer. Actually, brainpage is the software module of learning transfer. Brainpage is the software module of learning transfer, which is used in reading, writing, and understanding. The teacher also makes brainpage before classroom performance and asks questions by using the brainpage module of chapter topics. Latest posts published on learnography.wordpress.com. 1. Learning speed becomes high in the place of knowledge transfer. 2. Children are intelligent in the motor science of knowledge transfer but bad in cognitive science. 3. Learning is knowledge transfer to brain known as learnography. 4. Why is teaching performance the waste of class hours in school system? Number 5. Takshila 2020, Future of Education and School System. Z is the building block or unit object of subject matter or knowledge content, formed by the encapsulation of naming address, functional behavior, and definition address. Therefore, Zs are the fundamental objects of knowledge creation and learning transfer. Zs are the fundamental objects of knowledge creation and learning transfer.